Okay, so I read the comments. Freak. I'm all over the place again. One sec. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sending out a lot of love and shout out to the Lycans. I forgot that in my other video, but it's all right. It's my intros are random. So Sigismund. Here we are with Sigismund, my old man. Now I think I get to see you go off, old man. I get to see the rant. I read a comment that what did it say? It made me laugh because that's what I meant to point out when I was talking about the blessed be her name. It got more intense as the video went on, and that was funny. Yeah, she did a hilarious job on that. That was just too funny. You guys sound like you are like. It sounds like this is so much fun. I love seeing like just it purely just being like with anything, any type of creation, and like just art in general. It's just like having fun and not taking anything too like serious. That's what the whole vibe I got from that. That was awesome. We're here now with this one. I think I'm gonna lose even more. I'm just gonna question what the fuck's going on. Oh, the Billy Mays. Never mind. I'm gonna leave that in that video. Let's go. Let's just go.
General Medicaid warning. The views expressed in 5-ish minute lore, the lore delivered in rants, are sanctioned by their scholar Progenium as excess rageous. Prolonged exposure can result in loss of IQ, high blood pressure, random outbursts, and blunt force trauma to the skull, resulting in unconsciousness. Please consult your local physician for more information.
Here we go.
Sigismund, the first Templar. The man so deeply embedded in the ways of sheer chaddery that he managed to badass his way back into Daddy's good graces when he was super ultra disowned by him.
Yes.
This isn't gonna be a rant video. This is resounding praise of the absolute unit of a space marine that is Sigismund. Where do I even start? I mean, seriously, how can I even start with this magnificent bastard? His name comes from the sound his doctor made on the day of his birth, after the doctor slapped him and the newborn Sigismund crushed his larynx for the affront to his pride. Life is multiple choice, and Sigismund not only got straight A's, but he chose violence every time. You know someone is built differently when you hear a Primarch refer to them as death itself. He was Dorn's right-hand man during the Great Crusade and is known for three things. 1, being almost supernatural in combat. 2, being so zealous to the crusade it bordered on a religion in its own right. And 3, always checking the box for homicide when it came to dealing with the enemies of man. Horus was jealous of him because not only did Sigismund do the whole bald is beautiful routine before Horus did, he just did it better. He was in charge.
Yo, some of them be like the fact that some like they're bald throws me off sometimes. I don't know why. It's such a unique feature, and you can't lie when you look at hang on, don't y'all agree? Does this oddly look like Joe Rogan?
Routine
I wanted to get that out in the major kill video I did, but I feel like this is the best time. Old man, let's talk about it. Everyone else, is this not Joe Rogan? Nah.
Did it better. He was in charge of the first company of the Fist, known as the Templars, and was bro tier with Karn before he became the Betrayer due to them hanging out and beating up world eaters when he was assigned to go murdering people with them, and becoming known as the Black Knight. This is where he picked up the habit of wrapping chains around his fist and the handle of his weapon. When the heresy kicked off, Sigismund was one of the first outside of Isfahan to figure out that shit just got real. And the first Imperial Saint Euphrates Keeler told him he'd have to make a choice. He could take war without him by doing his duty, or not do his duty and die unremembered. But if he picked the second, his Primarch would need him but not have him at a crucial hour. Spoiler alert, he checked the box for war and stuck to Dorn like glue. Dorn wasn't sure why because hell, it's Sigismund. He had just offered Sigismund the chance to go kill anything he could find, and his Templar first captain said, nah, it'll be fine. But then Sigismund told him he made the decision to stay by his dad because some hot blonde told him to do so. Dorn instantly disowned his ass, called him a dipshit.
Wait, is he a simp?
And sent him to Mars to Ocean 11 a ton of armor, which he then did. When he got back to Terra, Dorn confused the hell out of him by singling him out to make him the Emperor's champion. At that point, Sigismund went from insane to, well... After being named the Emperor's champion, Sigismund had a choice of exactly how...
Okay. That was very... That was a WWE reference. I didn't get it. But I got the names at least and what was going on. And I could understand. I could pick up.
To be the Emperor's champion, and he chose homicide. After dressing in all black and being turned into 30K's version of the goddamn Batman with a black sword, a two-handed blade of unknown origin, Sigismund turned the entirety of the rest of the Siege of Terror into a series of fights where the goal was to viciously murder whoever won their legion's popularity contest. Finding those targets generally wasn't that hard since he just made it a personal habit to show up and start butchering whoever stood between him and whoever was monologuing at the time.
Oh,
at
the
any point
evil
in time,
monologue.
Sigismund saw someone who could get voted prom king or talking shit, he put them on the top of the list to get vibe checked and removed from active service.
I think Sigismund is one of... I'm so glad this was recommended to me. I think Sigismund is one of my favorite now. Based on how Old Man is going about describing this.
Even Fulgrim caught the hands. When the Saturnine Wall was being sieged,
Clearly.
Fulgrim cornered an Imperial Fist captain who was having the worst first day on the job ever. He was monologuing and talking shit until Sigismund saw what was going on, did some mental math, checked D for disrespect, and promptly embarrassed Fulgrim by giving him a slick haircut and a few scars the Primarch still doesn't want to talk about. What's worse for Fulgrim is this happened right in front of Dorn. Fulgrim got out of his own shock at being vibe checked that hard by something a third his size and got ready to try and kill Sigismund. That's when Dorn stepped in. Apparently the kill them while they monologue thing is a gene trait of the Fist, like poetry is to the Raven Guard and hugs are to the Salamanders. Fulgrim started monologuing only...
Like hugs are to the Salamanders. You guys hear that? More reinforcement. I heard the little Raven thing, but look at the Salamanders get some light there. Also, what I think every hero and every single work of fiction that has like the whole good guy walking on the bad guy monologue, you need to take a note from Sigismund.
Stopped when Dorn decided to punch him in the face. Dorn curb stomped Fulgrim until Fulgrim decided he was simply tired of getting his ass whipped and promptly pulled the ripcord on being on terror and bitched out, running away. Dorn and Sigismund celebrated by butchering 56 of the best fighters the Emperor's children have left, with Sigismund yeeting Fulgrim's favorite boy off a cliff for his time. The kill the monologuing strat only failed.
He yeeted Fulgrim's... What? Why? Wait, I didn't even look at the meme. I'm over here paying attention to this. Okay, keep a calm head, brothers. Fortify that purging with my... This filth will not yield. Pause it. Oh, man. No, why is it muted? Did I press M? No. We go back.
Time. The kill the monologuing strat only failed one time, and that was against Karn. But Karn doesn't really monologue, he just grunts and screams. And he was the only one to actually win against Sigismund during the Siege of Terra. But by that point, Karn was basically Khorne in Space Marine form, and Sigismund had not...
Well, yeah, I can imagine the way that freaking Khorne is described. Like, it sounds like man just gets angrier and angrier, and if you're not beating him by the second stage of anger, you're not gonna beat him by the sixth stage of anger. Get it? 6.
Yet gone Super Saiyan God Space Marine yet. When the Horus Heresy ended, there was only one Space Marine Siggy wanted to see, Abaddon the Despoiler. But he wouldn't see Abaddon again until he was nearly 1,000 years old. After Horus got deleted and the Emperor became a paraplegic, and the Iron Cage, Sigismund became the first High Marshal of the Black Templars. Instantly, he decided the best way to be the High Marshal of the Black Templars was extreme violence and brutal murder of anyone or anything that wasn't human or didn't love the Emperor. Finally, after 500 years of checking underneath his bed for Sigismund, Abaddon nutted up and left the Eye of Terror, and the only force ready to clap traitor cheeks was Sigismund's Black Templars. At this point, Sigismund was nearly 1,000
I love
years...
the Dark Souls meme. Hang on. Oh my gosh. I want to make sure I catch every word.
Sigismund's Black Templars.
Right here. Sigismund was when he wasn't over 1,000 years old. Abaddon. Yep, I understand
At this point,
that.
Sigismund was nearly 1,000 years old and has spent his elder years curb stomping anyone and everything with an opinion.
God Damn. And then this is the bonus one.
When Abaddon and Sigismund finally met, Abaddon tried his best to monologue his way to victory until Sigismund let him know that no matter how much he talked, he was still getting the hands. Abaddon and Sigismund squared off, and even though Sigismund was over 1,000 years old, he still fought Abaddon to a stalemate. If the fight went on much longer, Sigismund knew he would be beaten, but Papa Dorn didn't raise no...
I love the JoJo memes too. I'm just listening.
Bitch. Sigismund took the two-handed black sword and put it through Abaddon's chest, taking the hit from Abaddon that almost cut him in half.
Okay.
Let me say that again.
So that's like, I think I may have mixed up the names. Is that like, since I just watched the other video, that's Celestine stabbed Abaddon too?
Sigismund did everything he could to kill Abaddon, knowing he would die in return. That's how dedicated Sigismund was to killing traitors. This guy was just built different. Abaddon survived only due to intense warp shenanigans, and he tried to be respectful, telling Sigismund it's time to sleep. Abaddon was ready for something poetic or some final praise to the Emperor. But no, like I said, Papa Dorn didn't raise no bitch.
Oh, so he just...
Sigismund spit his final words through a mouthful of blood, and what he said gave Abaddon such serious emotional damage it took him over 9,000 years to get over the emotional trauma and do something worthwhile again.
You'll die as your weakling father died. Soulless, honorless, weeping, ashamed.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Sigismund's body was sent back to Terra with full honors, probably because Abaddon was worried that if Sigismund's body was disrespected, that the Black Templar would come back to haunt him.
Come knocking.
The entire
on his...
incident messed Abaddon up so much that to even remember it gives him the 1,000-yard stare and the sweats. He even made sure that Sigismund's personal blade got handed to a surviving Black Templar for safekeeping, just in case keeping the blade disrespected the memory of Sigismund.
Wow.
That's all you need to know about Sigismund, the first Black Templar. All hail the High Marshal, the Imperial
Holy
Fist,
shit.
the Black Knight. Hail the first Templar.
Wow. That's... Wow. Wow. The first Black Templar. The absolute beast that is Sigismund. I enjoyed that. I am a fan of the Black Templars. Grimaldus did something, man. Hell's Reach was fucking so awesome to watch. Like, I literally still, to this day, I think the best piece of Warhammer 40k content that I've watched was Hell's Reach. And then I would say, now moving into things like Voldemort, Major Kill, when I got into these things, it's even better for entertainment. Hands down, well, now more is Old Man. I love how he handles it, and I like how Major Kill handles it in like a very entertaining way, even though a lot of people tell me in my comments, listen, take what Major Kill says with a grain of salt, because he's, you know, sometimes trolling and doesn't get everything accurate. I think that's the point. Also, being the first thing that kind of got me into just jump starting me into the universe was Bricky. That, like, a lot of it, which those jump started. Yeah, I said that right. I was like jump started me in, but I forgot I watched the animations beforehand. But yeah, nonetheless, yeah, I think absorbing this right here is the best thing. I absolutely love all this.
Blade disrespected.
Yeah.
Progenium.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I will take the loss of IQ. Nah, all jokes, but I got other videos to go through now. I'm out of here. I don't think I have anything else to say. Yeah, I love the writing, old man. It's good. It's great. Alright, Sigismund. Now we got Sigismund. He didn't even let me finish my evil monologue. Loki got... Is that the scene where Loki got, like, Hulk smashed back and forth? Fulgrim. Yeah, I don't know if I got that mixed up. Was it Abaddon and Fulgrim? Or was it Fulgrim that they both... I think it was Abaddon. But I could be wrong. Yeah, I could be wrong. Alright, anyways, much love and moonlight to y'all. same thing as always. Hope everything is going freaking well. Have a good, like, what's today? Today's Thursday. Just fucking enjoy life. Enjoy everything. And in everyday situations, wherever you are at your job, just remember, like Sigismund, join violence. Nah, I'm done. All right, I see you guys. Seriously though, take care of yourself. Drink lots of water. That's how I'm ending this. Yep. Peace out.